grey man does whatever a grey man can. Can he make a comic feed? Yes, he can. He just did. Watch now, a video from Grey Man. A video from Grey Man.
Hey there, it's the Grey Man again, and got some comics to show you, of course. This is what I bought for my birthday. Some extra things I bought for my birthday. I've already shown you some other stuff I bought for my birthday. This is another load of stuff I bought for my birthday. Yeah. mycomicshop.com. Managed to finish up a load of runs that had little bits missing here and there. So I think I've got a few runs missing. Right, I got this Aquaman when it came out, and this one wasn't, not this comic, but the whole run. I was collecting the whole run from my comic shop, and somehow this one wasn't given to me. So this is from March 92, number 4. So that run is now complete. And another Aquaman one that I collected when it came out, but for some reason never got an individual copy, or a single issue rather. And that's Aquaman number 24 from 1996. This is the third Aquaman series. So that's 2 Aquaman series all filled in now. Right, finally had the last issues for the Secret Society of Supervillains. So that's number 2, Captain Comet there. Number 3. And number 9. And that completes my run of the Secret Society of Supervillains. So now I can have a read. What's going on? Why is the world's weirdest hero the creeper with the supervillains? And why is the trickster with the heroes? Ooh. I shall get round to reading it sometime and find out. Right, now this is a weird one. Year 1, Ra's al Ghul, Book 2. For some reason I had Book 1. I have no idea where Book 1 came from. I don't think I got it from, I don't know, it must have come, maybe it came with a part of a collection or part of a haul or something like that. I'm not too sure, but I had that number 1, and I finally picked up Book 2, and now I can give that a read as well. Right, this is another run that I collected when it came out, but for some reason had a couple of issues missing, and this is the final issue from that little Outsiders run from 94. Finally, that is now complete. Another thing, that this is Tales of the Green Lantern Corps, and it was like 3 issues. And for some reason I thought I had number 3 or number 2, I can't remember which one it was. And I think it was number 2, and I bought number 3 recently, and this is number 1 now. So now I have all parts of so I've kind of read it in a very back to front way. Right now, this is a comic that I had 1 issue of this comic, and I managed to pick up 1 other. But it's really hard. I never see it around anywhere. I never see anyone trying to sell it. I never see it in any shops. So I finally decided to get it as part of my birthday haul from mycomicshop.com. It's Rima the Jungle Girl. So I finally have the last, it's not a very long run, but it's about 8 or 9. And I finally have the rest of the run now. I think I had 3 and 4. So that was number 1. Number 2. Number 3 and 4 I had already. There's number 5. And I think it's all Joe Kubert art. Number 6. I'm not really particularly into like jungle people like Kazar or Tarzan or anything like that, but or Shana the She-Devil. But I just happened to have this 1 copy of Rima. I have no idea how long I had it for. I thought I had it since I don't know where I got it from. No idea. But I know I had it for a very long time in my collection. And just finally thought, you know, might as well get the rest. I think that is at the end of the run, number 7. Right, now this next lot, I've had, I think it was a 6-parter or 5-parter, was it? No, yeah, it was a 5-parter. And I have had the, I had 2 of the comics, I think 1 and 2 for ages, but then I bought the collected books, the trade paperbacks of all of these, and it's a character I really like, Martial Law. So these are going cheap now, these epic Martial Law. So I picked up 3, 4 and 5 with the art of Kevin O'Neill. Great stuff. I've actually got Martial Law painted on my leather jacket, my heavy metal jacket with all my band logos on the back. And on one sleeve, I've mentioned this a few times, on one sleeve I've got Etrigan the Demon, and on the other sleeve I've got Martial Law, and on the back one of his enemies, Suicider. Because the Martial Law comics are all like a parody on superheroes. And there's a team called Gangrene, which is obviously a parody, I believe, on the Green Lantern Corps. Right. Batman and the Outsiders. A couple were missing from this run. Right, now the thing was, I've ordered number 5, because I'm sure that was missing from the run, and number 43. But now I'm looking at this 43, I'm sure I've got this one. I'm sure I remember buying this recently and reading it recently, so I'm thinking I might not have ticked it off the bloody list, and now I've got a double, so... I also ordered a trade paperback, couple of trade paperbacks of this comic called Exterminators, because I managed to pick up two books of it in a charity shop for really cheap. I thought I picked up book 1 and 3, but I hadn't. I picked up book 1 and 4, so now I'm the proud owner of 2 book 4s. Plonker. Right, finally finished my Quasar run. I had Quasar up to about 50 for ages, and I thought that was the full run, and I discovered it went up to number 60, so I was slowly picking these up, and 59 and 60 were hard to get hold of. I actually ordered from eBay at number 59, and the bloke sent me like number 26, he sent me the wrong one, and he let me keep it, but and refunded me, but yeah. So that's a tale of a comic book that I wanted but didn't get. But now I have it. The Quasar run is complete. And this is a very joyful occasion. My 100 to 200 run of The Brave and the Bold is finally complete, as I picked up the last 3 that I needed for my 100 to 200 run. So here we go. I think this is 126. Yep. Batman and Aquaman. What Lurks Below Boy 13. Or Bowie, as I hear people call it. I think that's an American thing. We call them boys over here. I've always called them boys anyway, unless I'm just wrong. Right, 129, I believe. This was a 2-parter actually. This was quite unusual. I'm sure this was a 2-part story. You didn't really get many 2-part stories in Brave and the Bold. I already read the second part anyway. Joker and Two-Face versus Batman and Green Arrow. Also co-starring the Atom, it says. Though he's not cut pictured on the front. Right. And the last one for my 100 to 200 run. Batman and Catwoman. Night of Passion. Night of Fear. There you go. Right. And finally, I picked up a few that I wanted from my Atlas Comics. I was turned on to these by Charlton 66 sometime, was it last year or the beginning of this year? I think it was the end of last year. I never even heard of the company before, never even seen a comic by them, and I'm getting close to picking them all up now. I think that's the John Target Night Stalker, or sorry, Man Stalker. That's that little 3 parts completed, and I've got Weird Suspense with the Tarantula. I've got number 1 here. Though I die, Count Lycosa, you will bear my curse, the curse of the tarantula. And number 2. I am immortal, Lycosa. When these strands break, it is you who shall die. No, time to spin a new web. I'm doomed. There you go. Yeah, and I already had part 3, so that's the whole of the tarantulas collected. Tarantula uncovers an evil spider cult in the heart of New York City. Read The Spider Priestess Strikes. Yeah, an evil spider cult. I'm looking at you, Peter Parker. We know what you're up to. Right, I've got number 1 of Tiger Man. I think I already had number 2. And then I finished that up with number 3 as well. So there you go. And then finally, my last comic from this batch. Destructor number 2. It was annoying because I wanted Destructor number 4 as well, but they never had it, so that was a shame. So I've got one more comic to go on my Destructor run, and then it is all completed. I can read the full run. Right, so that's it then. That's my lovely little batch of comics there. I've knocked off a few different series. Finally finished runs of a few series. When I come to print out my comic list again. It's going to have, you know, it's going to be less pages, I think, because I've cleared out quite a few little bars, quite a few little lines. Right, going to shout out another channel now. Going to shout out a channel that I'm sure I've watched videos by this person, otherwise I wouldn't have subscribed to them. He's only got 81 subs at the moment. It's Troublemaker Comics. Go and sub the guy up. I'll put the link in the corner. Go and check him out. It's a small channel that needs some CCC, some comic community camaraderie. Go and add them. Go and watch their videos. He just put out a comic haul from eBay, which is on my to watch list. I'm going to watch it in a minute. Right, I'm going to be back in a couple of days showing you another thing that I got sort of for my birthday. Anyway, so come back and look at that. And until I return, may all your news be good news.